just following up on that, I noticed I'm probably about the same age as you guys, and I've kind of grown up with the music, and each CD, it seems like you guys have kind of grown up as you've made the music, haven't you, in a lot of ways? I mean, the things you write about now are different than what you were writing about 10, 11 years ago. I mean, you know, teenage politics. Now we're talking politics, you know. I mean, do you look back at the music and go, dang, that's where we came from, and here's where we're at, and now we're talking about different stuff, but yet some stuff is universal, never changes.
Yeah, definitely. I don't, you know, it's weird. What do you guys think? You guys are hanging out.
Yeah, you guys
I'm still thinking about the teenage politics thing. That's a good one. I was just thinking about that. Yeah. I'm all lost in that over here.
Well, as you grow up, you know, you face new challenges. You know, new things keep coming and coming, and you got to deal with them some way. So, but yet, like you said, some things are universal. They're always coming at you. So.
Yeah, and in a lot of ways, I don't want to talk about the unglamorous life of a mid-20s guy just with a house and a car, paying bills, and
I hear you.
You know, whatever. You know, I'm not going to write songs about that, but there are plenty of things in life that are interesting. You know, and a lot of, and like you were saying, like the stuff that's never going to change. You know, that's what I mainly write about. And even with politics is never going to change. It's just the issue might be different. You know, or they're going to call it a different thing. The war is going to be called something different. But people are people, and there's plenty of tragedy and triumph to write about.
First off, I love you guys. I always love the music.
Thanks.
Yeah, I just want to know, like, maybe you guys have been talking about this in the last questions, but what motivates you the most these days for doing what you're doing? Is it, like, good influence on people, maybe climate ministry, or is it just kind of like making music that sounds good, or having fun about it? Okay.
It's fun to make music and have it be the only thing you really have to do. That's what motivates me.
It's satisfying, like, on every level of your being, you know? It's not just like, oh, I gotta go to the shipyard and make a pipe today. You know, it's like, I get to go be creative and do that, and it really pays off dividends in every part of your life, spiritually, emotionally, everywhere.
I mean, I think, obviously, we've been doing this for a while, and fans have come and gone. You know, we've dropped other fans, and new fans have come. And we feel blessed because we've been able to continue to do music. But really, you know, if we can just go out there and afford to live and play music, that's what we're going to do. Because playing music on a bad day is better than going and washing dishes on a good day. So.
Last time you were here, Yuri was about to get a tattoo. Did he get a tattoo?
Nope. I chickened out. Actually, I didn't chicken out, just the way it was going to be done never happened, so, and I didn't really feel like getting it afterwards. I was kind of relieved, like, oh, thank God I didn't have to get that tattoo.
There still are tattoo shops open, though.
I didn't really want one. I guess I was ready to get one, but then afterwards I was like, I guess I really wasn't that ready.
Why don't you just get one, like, with the Dispirit ink?
We've tried to get him to get just a dot, and he won't do it. He will not do it.
I got plenty of dots.
He's afraid of the pain.
What's kind of the time frame for getting a new album out and label situation and all that kind of stuff?
It's a good question.
We're actually an unsigned band at the moment. We got released from A&M finally. We kind of been begging them since last September to drop us. Because they were into options, basically. They could have put out a record, or they could just pass and let us go do whatever we want. They finally let us go. So we're really happy about that. It's awesome.
Yes. Yeah, and the funny thing is if anybody has like a couple $1 million and they want to sign us, just let us know.
And you got rich uncles?
Be on the record label. Now, yeah, we've got a couple labels we're looking at right now. Nothing's set in stone, and we don't want to say who or what because, you know, it's not for sure yet. So, besides that, you know, we're just kind of continuing on as if at some point we are going to sign to a label and we'll put out a record. So we're just working on the record, and I'm sure it won't come out till early next year. But I can guarantee that our records will come out more frequently than they have on Interscope. So.
Hi. As far as side projects are concerned, do you guys have any also in the future, or you kind of put that on as like a side thing for now and concentrate more on what's going to happen with MxPx?
Side projects.
We're definitely busiest with MxPx than anything we do, and it always takes up more of our time than anything. But we have a side project called Arthur that we've played. We haven't played probably since this thing last year. Maybe.
We usually end up playing like a couple times a year, and we haven't this year. But eventually, we are going to do finish up some recordings and put it out. It's just like it gets pushed back and pushed back and pushed back.
What's the style?
It's like slow rock, I guess. Soft? Slow rock, soft.
Soft. No.
It's like the Phil Collins line.
Exactly.
So you guys have been around for like a pretty long time, and you've got to know that your music has an influence on the people who listen to it. And I think all of us here are testimonies to that. Like, we're all here because we like your music. So I just want to know, like, what are some of the stories you guys have heard from fans that really encourage you, that, you know, help you to know that your music does make a difference in some people's lives?
We've gotten letters, and like people have come up and said, basically I wanted to kill myself until I started listening to your music and stuff. And man, if they're telling the truth, that's crazy.
A lot of times, like Tom was saying, the letters, we've really just been a doorway for people to have positive change in their life, and I guess you can't really ask for much more than that.
Yeah,
Maybe you can.
You can always ask for more, but it doesn't mean you should. It's one thing we've always tried to do as a band is be very accessible to our fans, and bands can't always talk to each and every person or give everybody 5 minutes, but there are those special cases where you just know there's a reason to talk to somebody. There's a reason why you should just sit down and spend some time with a certain person that maybe you've never met. That's happened to be a lot, just like outside shows, or we're just opening for another band, and some, like these two kids were out there, and I was out there freezing. It was in Minneapolis or something, and it was like freezing to death. But I was just out there talking to them. They were just asking about what it is, I believe and stuff, and then I saw them again, and they came back to our show when we headlined a tour the next time, and I don't know if it's just like gaining new fans, or if it's like making a difference in people's lives. But I think it's all good stuff for the most part. If people really take the time to talk to us, we're just normal people, and we don't always have a lot to say. But when we do, I think it means something to those people. So.
Cool. We got one more question.
Everyone's afraid of coming up to the microphone.
Well, good enough.
We can answer the hard questions.
That's right. Point count for me.
He wants to. Oh, he's doing it.
Oh. This is going to be the last one.
Are you asking
No, I'm just saying, man.
He's going to the bathroom. See ya. So close. So close.
Well, I guess that'll do it then, guys. Thanks for being with us. When do you guys play?
All right.
When do you guys play?
We play 10:15 tonight.
10:15. Go see him.
Thank you.